Have you ever pondered how the shadows of society, those unseen, unheard, and often forgotten, are exploited every day? Today, we unravel the grim reality of a rapidly escalating global crime: human trafficking. Human trafficking is a grotesque violation of human rights, a dark underbelly that thrives in the corners of the world we often choose not to see. It manifests in forced labor across a diverse range of sectors, from the seedy back alleys of the sex industry to the harsh, sunlit fields of agriculture, from the rigid discipline of manufacturing and mining to the bustling energy of hospitality and retail. Even the quiet confines of domestic labor and beauty salons are not exempt. Who falls prey to this heinous crime? Often, it is those on the fringes of society, the vulnerable and the voiceless. Migrant workers, recent immigrants, individuals with uncertain legal status, the homeless, and those who struggle with language barriers are particularly susceptible. Traffickers employ a myriad of sinister methods to control their victims. They may strip individuals of their personal documents like passports, limiting their freedom and controlling their movements. A particularly brutal method is debt bondage. Victims are coerced into laboring to settle supposedly large and sudden debts, often illegal and grossly inflated. Victims can also be lured from their native countries with deceptive offers of well-paying jobs abroad. Upon arrival, they find themselves ensnared in unfamiliar environments, unaware of their rights, and too frightened to seek assistance or approach law enforcement. Human trafficking is an urgent global issue that entails the severe exploitation of individuals for labor and sex by means of force, deception, or coercion. Understanding and recognizing the signs of trafficking can empower communities to act and provide critical support to those affected. Below are key indicators that someone might be a victim of trafficking. 1. Physical signs of abuse. Victims may bear marks of physical harm like bruises, burns, or scars and could appear underfed or poorly cared for. 2. Social withdrawal. Often, individuals trafficked avoid eye contact, exhibit signs of fear around people, and largely withdraw from social interactions. 3. Limited possessions and uniform clothing. Trafficking victims frequently possess minimal personal items and might wear the same attire irrespective of weather conditions. 4. Controlled movements. They might always be in the company of a controlling individual and express an inability to travel freely. 5. Disorientation about surroundings. Victims may not know their location or possess any local geographic knowledge. 6. Inconsistent life stories. Their explanations about their origin or how they came to be in their current situation may be fraught with discrepancies. 7. No autonomy over personal documents or finances. Often they have no access to their identification papers or money. 8. Harsh work conditions. Victims might describe poor working environments, abnormal working hours, or a lack of permissible breaks. 9. Behaviors of fear or submission. They may show excessive anxiety or fear, particularly when interacting with authorities or people in power. 10. Evidence of grooming. In cases tied to sex trafficking, individuals might wear more suggestive attire or possess costly items that they normally wouldn't afford. 11. Minors involved in commercial sex. By law, any minor engaged in commercial sex is deemed a trafficking victim. 12. Overcrowded living conditions. The presence of multiple individuals residing in cramped, inadequate spaces can be a telltale sign. 13. Excessive security measures. High security features like barred windows, complex locks, or extensive surveillance in living or working areas might indicate something is amiss. 14. Reluctance to discuss work or living situations. Victims may be unwilling or unable to talk about their work or living conditions. 15. Branding tattoos. Traffickers might mark victims with tattoos as a sign of ownership. These could include names, symbols, or barcode designs. If you observe any of these signs, it is vital to alert local authorities or organizations dedicated to combating trafficking, ensuring you do not compromise your safety or that of the suspected victim. But there is hope, and there is action to be taken. If someone's safety is immediately threatened, or you suspect trafficking activities, it is imperative to contact emergency services or your local police department without delay. This sobering yet essential information has been brought to you by Obi's Realm. We invite you to join our community on YouTube and Facebook, where we delve into pressing immigration issues and seek to shine a light on the darker corners of society. Engage, comment, share, and like our posts. Together, we can spread awareness and support impactful change.